Bradley Cooper, welcome to Chicago.
Hey, thank you.
It's a pleasure to see you and for you to be here. Love it.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so first, I mean, okay, A Star is Born. You started, obviously, directorial debut, co-wrote, taking on so many roles. How intimidated were you going into this whole thing?
Terrified, absolutely terrified. But I think the thing I knew was I was 39 at the time, and I knew that time is running out, and that if I don't do something that I really feel deep inside, I'm going to regret it. So I thought, no matter what, at least I have to try.
And so being the director and then also starring in it, because to me it seemed like you were just so immersed in this role and did such a fantastic job. What was that like, kind of switching back and forth, directing, going back to being Jackson?
Well, you know, I logged the character before, and so he was just there. And you'd have to ask the cast and crew, but I mean, certainly there were certain days where Jackson was more inebriated than others, that I was a little bit slow going with the direction, but we worked our way through it.
Did you actually get inebriated for certain scenes?
No.
Oh, okay. So you did very good, though, because I wouldn't have.
Thank you.
And so, also, I mean, what I find fascinating is the fact that you didn't sing at all, really, before this.
No, I mean, I sang gospel choir at college, but no, just sort of the shower and friends.
And so, taking this on, do you now enjoy singing? Is it something?
I've always enjoyed singing.
Yeah.
That I've always thoroughly enjoyed. But I think this is just for him, and you know, I just it was wonderful. And it wasn't really me singing; it was what Jackson would have sounded like. If I was just singing me, I don't know what that would sound like, but it certainly wouldn't be like that.
So you totally separate yourself from it.
Well, yeah. Well, it's. I mean, he is such a low. It's totally connected to him.
Yeah. And you didn't, from what I heard, you didn't really know much about Lady Gaga before going into this.
Nothing other than the respect that she's garnered from her community, but I had never seen her live, and when I saw her live, I was absolutely floored.
And I know she talks a lot about how you helped her grow so much throughout this movie. How did she help you grow?
Oh, in every way. We really walked hand in hand through this whole movie. I think it's because it was a first time for both of us, and when two people are in the same foxhole and, you know, the stakes are as high as they really are for us in this story, there was a camaraderie. Mm-hmm.
And I love too, you said that you went to her house. Didn't she cook you meatballs or something?
She did. I don't know if it was meatball. I remember it being meatballs, but it was definitely spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe I made up the meatball part.
Did you talk a lot, mostly movie stuff? Anything else you guys cover? Because it looks like now it seems like you guys are close friends.
Oh, we talk. I mean, we're dear friends. So yeah, no, we don't just talk about movies. No,
yeah.
No.
And then, is this something that you think you'd want your daughter to see one day?
Oh yeah. Oh, it'd be wonderful if she could watch it one day.
What would you like? What would you like for her to take away from it?
I hope she would feel that it was that we were dealing with real things, and that she feels affected by it, and hopefully, I mean, the only reason why I try to make art is to heal. So entertain, of course, but in some way, if it would heal her, that would be great. And
I found it fascinating too that you performed in front of real crowds for this whole thing. Can you explain that feeling of having never sung before, but then going out in front and doing this?
I mean, we performed in front of crowds, but I did jump on real stages, and that was crazy. And we did that for Stagecoach and Glastonbury, and that was absolutely insane. But I knew that if I was prepared enough, that I would get the shots that I wanted, and the production value is just, you know, you can never recreate something like that. And I wanted the movie to be authentic, that you're watching the movie going, I'm actually watching this occurring. Mm-hmm.
Last question, are you hearing this Oscar talk, and does it make you get nervous, excited? What are you feeling?
I feel incredibly grateful that we've had such a warm reception thus far. I mean, we opened the movie in 2 weeks, so you never know. But the fact, we just came from Toronto and Venice, and I don't read reviews, but I did feel even during the Q&A, people seem to really be asking questions that reflect that they actually enjoyed the movie. Because you can always tell.
Oh yeah, and the reviews are really good.
Oh, good.
Bradley, so great to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.